Hello, beautiful beings, and happy April. We are in the spring season, and there's a lot of retrograde madness going on this April. So let's just take a second now to take a few deep breaths to anchor into divine light, divine love, and hope. So take a few deep breaths. And this color frequency reading is with the Elfian healers of the Sacral Chakra, as there is a deep, deep orange light around April, some hues of pink, white, and blue, but mainly every shade of orange, and this has happened before. And there is a little bit of magenta maroon coming in that feels like it's coming from the Mercury energy, and then there's a little bit of pink and yellowish coming from the Venus energy too. It's very heavily influencing April, but it's reminding us to have hope. So the crystals that came through for the month of April are clear quartz, rose quartz, and opalite. So these are the anchoring frequencies, as well as the flower, the rose, which is that kind of maroon magenta-y color I'm seeing is kind of just looking a little bit more like a rose in this state of its life and this phase of its life, where it's a little bit, it's not wilted yet, but I've had it for almost 2 weeks and it's still thriving, but it has that kind of, it's releasing, it's getting ready to release. So it's a little bit darker. That's the kind of, we got a lot of different color energy. So let's have a divine feminine Elfian healer of the sacral chakra come through to give us our April message of what we need to know, how we can get through the end of this retrograde madness going on and prepare ourselves for what's to come. Hello, I'm an Elfian healer of the sacral chakra. So first and foremost, you're all experiencing some psychic upgrades that come with womb clearing. The one chakra that is the most affected by Mercury and Venus being in retrograde at the same time is actually the sacral, because of your communications, connections, relationships, all the things that influence your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra stores your connections to people. So how you communicate with people, how you love people, those connections are in your sacral. But also fear, pain, abandonment wounds, anything related to your attachment styles, anything related to your love languages, that's all kind of influenced by the energy around your sacral. And your sacral gives a lot of intuition and insight in regards to relationships when it's activated. It's also your manifestation portal. So there's a lot going on with the sacral chakra because of the retrograde crossover going on right now, but there's a lot to do with relationships in April, mainly relationships healing. As you heal within you, as you're starting to experience maybe some more inner child integration, as there's more healing going on, relinquishing of fear, the biggest theme of April and of March as well, March was showing this coloring as well, was the choosing love over fear, having hope, choosing the light of hope, having faith, important, choosing love over fear. But in April, that's going to be even more dominantly present, especially when halfway through April, the retrogrades will have calmed down. And that is when love over fear is going to show itself very clearly. It is the healing of relationships. It is the mending of relationships. And it is also the time when, if anyone from any relationship that caused you a lot of suffering comes in and tries to pretend, put on a fake face, when you know that they have not changed, this is the time when you say no. You're not afraid to say no. You say, I know. I'm choosing love over fear because fear would be me not standing up to you. I know your true colors. Just because you're pretending doesn't mean I don't know. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. That's why clear quartz, clarity is coming. And it'll be healing for your sacral. When you start standing up for yourself, when you stop being afraid to use your voice, that's what this retrograde season is showing you. And that's what April The energy of April is stop being afraid to use your voice. Use your voice to overcome fear and choose love. That is the motto of April. Use your voice to overcome fear and choose love. Choose divine love. For your highest good and the highest good of all. And release those negative attachments. And believe that you are worthy of being a healed, healthy, loving friend, partner, family member. Believe that you are worthy of being the beacon of love. Even if you weren't loved, even if you were abandoned, even if you were taught that you aren't valuable, you are. And just because those people can show that to you doesn't mean that you can't be that. Be that for yourself and show that light energy. What is needed now at this time, especially with the energy coming in this year, is beacons of love and light. Choose to have hope that things will be better. And every time you choose love over fear, the frequency rises. That is the test, and that is the lesson of April. Have hope, shine your light, and choose love over fear. Thank you. Felt that very strongly. And I saw some visuals, especially when the noise is very loud. Take some time to cleanse your ears from everything you've heard in the media and around you. Remember, propaganda is real, and sometimes the media will repeat and repeat and repeat things until you believe it. Remove the programming so you can use your free will. Your free will is powerful. Choose your free will to choose love, to radiate your light, and have hope that things will be better. The frequency is rising with every single one of us that chooses to overcome fear. And that is what April means. And because I've kind of seen a little bit of the energy ahead and done a channeling for some of the energy ahead, I know that this year is a test of our free will. Do not let your free will be taken from you. Our greatest gift as humanity is our ability to choose. That has been my lesson in my life, and I know in so many others, the power of your choice, the power of your no, and the power of your yes. Don't forget how powerful no and yes can be. Sending you love, light, inspiration, and so many other supportive energies and things. I hope you're inspired on your journey and you take time to choose love over fear, no matter how hard it can be. Trust me, I know. But now is the time that we choose to radiate light and love and hope. Goodbye for now.